Good morning, all of you. Today, I thought I'll discuss with you this topic called lateral thinking. Why? Because I have already uploaded a few talks on sequential thinking. Because it is what is done always, we normally have not given a name, and it is my coinage that sequential thinking word is there. But then, of course, prior to this, lateral thinking is a uh, concept which has been around for quite some time, and the strongest proponent of that thinking is D. Bono. So his books are quite famous. He has written 2-3 books at least on lateral thinking, and they explain to you what lateral thinking is. So today I will in brief say what lateral thinking is, and then of course, sequential thinking is always existed, and you all know familiar with it. So let us see what lateral thinking and sequential thinking are. For instance, when you want to solve a problem, if you directly think, normally you think a solution may not even exist. The book, of course, gives a story of a rich man coming to the poor man's house, to whom he has given some money as loan. And the poor man was unable to repay the loan. So this man now comes and makes an offer to him. He says, I'll take, so this courtyard had black stones and white stones. And this poor man had a daughter. And this man says, I am going to take one white stone and one black stone and put it into my bag. Your daughter has to pick up a stone from the bag. If the stone is white, then you are cleared of the loan, and you don't have to give your daughter in marriage. But if it is a black stone, you will have to give your daughter in marriage to me. And interestingly, the daughter was watching all this scene going on. And the father says, let me talk to my daughter and I will come back and tell you. So when the father went inside the house to talk to the daughter watched the man. He took two black pebbles and put it into the bag. Now, when the father comes, the daughter tells this is what has happened, and I know how to handle it. Because he cannot challenge the man and say, look, let me first look into the bag and all that we cannot do. So what she does is, she goes, picks out one of this pebble and immediately drops it on the floor. And he said, oh, I'm so sorry, I panicked and it fell off from my hand. But if you look into the bag, we will know what stone fell down. Okay, so you know what stone it took. So inside the bag, it was a black stone, and obviously what she picked up is a white one. So obviously she saved getting married from that rich man. So this is a lateral solution. You cannot directly think and get a solution like that. To give a more clear example, let us take a game of we played and decide knockout game, and then you have to decide who is the winner. Of course, normally shuttlecock and so on are games like that. So two players play, one wins. And if you want to find out really what we have to do normally is, you have to make that chart. Number 1 will play with 2, 3 will play with 4, and then of course the winner of 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 will be the next game. So depending on the number of players, you can make the chart and then find out, count really how many. By will be there, so that you ignore. So you can count and finally get it. But this is a really tedious procedure and difficult one. So you have to look for a lateral thinking solution. When you think laterally, what happens is you understand that if one man has to be eliminated, he has to play a game. One game has to be played to eliminate one person. So suppose there are 30 players totally. Then how many games will have to be played? Only one person has to stay and the rest is to be eliminated. So 30 minus 1 is 29. 29 games has to be played. So this is lateral thing. You get the solution immediately, provided you get that lateral solution. And this is now trained, and my only thing is there's no easy way out. If you continuously do a lot of sequential thinking, you will develop this lateral thinking ability as well. So you have to practice. So thank you so much.